Now, ecologist and environmentalist and citizen scientist Ram Prasad, apart from that honeybees, that is that stingless bees, he is also expert in frogs and doing research on frogs inside the forest, going in the night and all that. And recently got bitten by some snake also, some viper and all. So he has had adventurous life. Then also among his activities, he has started a nursery for this native species of Western Ghats trees and shrubs and plants and all, because those species are becoming extinct and that plants are not available anywhere. Huh? So where is your nursery located?
So we have nursery in Agumbe.
Main nursery is in Agumbe.
Agumbe.
You are personally doing that.
So we have other two partners.
But main work is done by you only. Or somebody is there on the spot.
Like investment partner, and my other partner is Ramchandrapa. He's an ex-forest officer. So he's also working with me. We discuss a lot about germination, seed germination method, propagation methods. Because some cryptic species is very difficult to identify on field. So we observe a lot, bark, the flowering, and seed. Through seeds, how can identify? So all those things we discuss, and we take expert advice from different botanists, and then we anyhow. So we get seed, we propagate, we germinate.
And how many species do you are you offering to customers?
So currently we have 80 different species.
80 species.
Yes.
Most of them are not available anywhere else.
Yes.
So if they want such species, they have to come to you. They can't go anywhere else. Nobody is offering it.
I don't know, but there are some other.
Yes, I know.
In Maharashtra, there are people they have started one forestry nursery. I came through one of the website very recently.
But hardly anyone is there. In Karnataka particularly, you are one of the best source for this native trees, and you're doing trees, no?
Trees, yes. Trees and shrubs.
Trees and shrubs.
We have few medicinal plants.
But by and large, trees and shrubs.
Trees, yes.
Okay. So the nursery is in Agumbe, and anyone who is interested, they can contact the nursery and go and pick up some of the nice species.
Correct.
Particularly people who have farms and large gardens and all, they can add some of these trees into their farm and in the borders or in the botanical garden and parks and such places. And plants are priced also quite reasonably. Yes. And considering that these plants are not at all available anywhere else, it is worth to go and buy from a genuine source where you know they're doing good work, going into the forest and collecting. In that connection, your nurseries I would recommend, because I myself have bought from your nursery and I find results are very good. And so few of the species, what is the popular species that you are at present marketing?
Few of them we're sending these saplings for some restoration projects. Few people from Madikeri visited our place last time, so they wanted to get some saplings, the species which can survive and do very well in Madikeri and that environment. We choose species of trees which can do very well and native only to that location. We supplied nearly like 2,000 saplings to them, and we have one project in Kerala also. So they also need some saplings. At the same time, so our species, our nursery is only concentrating on Western Ghats species. So we don't have the species which can adapt in dry conditions.
So if the people want Western Ghats species, they should come to you.
Yes.
That's one thing. Then what is the main problems you have when you in the nursery activity? I mean, to take up this activity, as a person who has dedicated your life and energy and even your time and resources, money, everything to do this work, what are the challenges and problems you faced? Enough customers are there, interest is there from the public.
People are getting slowly. People are interested. People are asking for a native species which can be planted around their farmland. Some people, we have some customers from Sakleshpur. So they purchased land in Sakleshpur very recently. And after the retirement, they want to have all the native trees around the place, and they want to see birds coming to the place, butterflies coming to the place. They want to practice beekeeping. So they need the place kind of food forest. At the same time, it should be very pleasant and
So demand is slowly growing.
yes, slowly growing.
You're quite reasonably satisfied with that.
Yes, yes.
Huh? And also,
Challenging thing about thing is so most of the species we come across, we can collect seeds. For example, in the month of August, we have lots of seeds. We can collect like sack full of seeds, but maybe 500 out of 500, 600 seeds, maybe 4 or 5 of them can germinate.
germination technique is not known for many
Not
species.
many, so not well studied. Not all the species is studied. It's very difficult. For example, the Grevia paniculata. Yes, I've been collecting seeds from 2-3 years, but we get a lot of seeds, very tiny ones. But we can out of 100 or 200, like maybe 50 or 60 or 70 of them.
So,
when such thing happens, so the experience actually comes into picture. So Ramchandrappa, our partner, he has very good experience. We communicate. So suppose we collect like 400 seeds of one species, we go for 5 or 6 different methods of germination technique.
So your learning curve is
learning also is
involved, and you are doing trials and experiments, and
Experiments,
you're providing valuable the knowledge about propagation and conservation of these species, because nobody has multiplied it in a systematic way. Nobody knows how to germinate also.
Yes.
Oh, this for example, Lagostemia, I think is difficult to.
Lagostemia, Microcarpa, even Lanceolata. We have
Parviflora.
Chennangi, Parviflora. So Lagostemia species also is very easy.
That the common one, what is there?
Nandi Mara, Lagostemia microscarpa, and Lagostemia Chennangi, we call Lanceolata. So there's a time when the fruit starts maturing, and you have to be on time. If you go to the tree and harvest seed at the same time, you can propagate many. We can germinate many seeds. If we delay it, they all dry out. And there is another possibility. When the seeds are very ripe, they don't have to fall from the tree. If there is a few raindrops, for example, in the month of March, when the fruits are maturing, and maybe they're about to fall to the forest floor, when it starts raining at the time, they germinate.
So you have to be alert and watch the trees, and
yes.
so that is one. Lagostemia is a challenging species.
Yes.
Then another, that Horrida,
Dalbergia horrida is difficult. I
Huh?
tried with the branch cuttings also. It's not possible, not very good. And there's another species called Apodes dimidiata. So tall tree. It's widespread. It's found in Africa and some Asian region. We have a good population even in Agumbe also. But
Germination has been
germination though, so we can see the seeds, we can see observe the fruits are maturing on the tree, but we cannot collect seeds. Everything will be collected and eaten by parrots and even hornbills. The species species which is adapted to moist deciduous and dry conditions. We have the species in Agumbe also. It's called Sapien insani. Sapien. That thing also is very difficult. We don't get seeds. Everything will be eaten up by birds. It's their natural food. You cannot blame them.
Then one more species, that Vayuvilanga, Hembelia.
Vayuvilanga is difficult.
Difficult,
Very
huh?
difficult, yes.
Its population is becoming rare now.
Rare, yes.
Vayuvilanga is difficult and rare and very valuable also.
Correct.
Then that Solanaceae, Ardsinia Solanaceae,
Ardisia. Ardisia.
that one,
That is also, I think.
it's very beautiful. I wanted
Yes.
few seedlings of
Ardisia.
that.
I think he tried propagating partner. It's difficult to
Difficult.
propagate that also.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, we'll close for today because you have to get back. I'll be
Yes.
writing the details of people how to contact you on the video. Anyone
Yes,
who's
yes.
interested can contact.
Yes, yes.
And my own comments about Ram Prasad is an excellent and a very friendly, forthcoming, warm-hearted person, and it's worth to meet him once and call him to your place if you have the resources, and if you have a farm or a big garden, or if you are a farming group, or if you're one of that houses, the collective so forestry kind of development you are investing in or things like that. It's a good idea to call him over and learn from him, because such people are all but impossible to find who have knowledge and ready to share the knowledge also. So with this, I'll close the interview with Ram Prasad.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks. It was a pleasure. Okay.